Hello Scorpios, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked. The tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can by using this plain deck here to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. There you go. We are also doing the read about the Seven of Swords, which came out in the All Signs overview for you. It was also with an overall energy of Urus in reverse. And now Urus in reverse is kind of like all about exercising control and discretion over brute force and power. Okay. You've heard the saying, like a bull in a china shop. Yeah. The idea being the bull would wreck the china shop. Well, that's the kind of thing we're talking about. If you go in full force, it could wreck everything. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't panic too much. Not every read can resonate with you. If this one don't, the next one I do might. So yeah, shall we crack on? Let's have a look at what we got. We got a Jack of Hearts. So we are dealing with a Pisces. Well, we're not. You are. Okay. The Nine of Swords. Oh, I ain't cut. But okay. The Nine of Swords is a little bit like an anxiety type energy. Staying up, not being able to sleep, that sort of thing. Overthinking things. All right, so let's do a little quick cut. We've got a Page of Swords. So there is disappointment, okay, to go with this. Maybe possibly a little bit of spying. Perhaps that's why someone is staying up all the time, because they are spying, trying to find out what the other person is doing. And the Two of Pentacles. Juggling. And that could be juggling finances, okay? It could be like they are literally living from hand to mouth at the moment when it comes to wages and things, or it could be just sort of generally juggling any sort of energy of any description in life. Okay, I quite often refer to it as a minor arcana of the Wheel of Fortune, but the not so much the whole Wheel of Fortune, just that crossover point of the energy. Okay, because as I say with the Wheel of Fortune, nothing just stops dead and something totally different starts. There's a crossover between the energies where the old is fading out and the new is coming in. Okay, where we're going to do the cards is just there is going to be a clarification of this Nine of Swords. Just here is going to be how your person thinks and feels about either the Nine of Swords, the situation, or you. Just there is the energies of the overall outcome, which the universe is hoping for. I say hoping because we can get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. Just here is an overall energy of the whole read, the Ten of Cups. Okay, I will put it out here now. I would not be surprised if there is an Ace of Cups in this read, because when I picked up my clarifying deck to do the pre-shuffle, I actually only picked up about 3/4 of the deck. So I had a look at the bottom of the deck to see where I cut the deck, and it was the Ace of Cups. So if I do get an Ace of Cups, I believe it's probably going to be from this deck. Okay. So Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. Ten of Cups is having like the relationship you've always dreamt of having, but not necessarily your whole life being in order. Just romantically, emotionally, everything is good. And I'm going to emphasize dreamt of having, because perhaps your Ten of Cups might be just that, a dream, an illusion, a tantalizing perfection which you can never actually attain with anyone. and an unwillingness to accept that close enough will have to be good enough. And that could be where the Nine of Swords come in, where you are overthinking what you think the perfect relationship actually is. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is kind of like self-sabotagement. Everything I just said about that Ten of Cups and the Nine of Swords is all wrapped up in there. Yeah, you could be, I say you, it could be them. Play it how it works with your energies. You know your situation a little bit better than I do. You live it. I'm just pulling the energy from around it. Sorry about that. I just had to wet my mouth. Is that the right way of saying it? My mouth was dry, so I just had to take a little sip of my drink. Right, okay, yeah, so the Five of Swords. There is this energy of sabotaging oneself. Okay, and yeah, that Ten of Cups, the ideal of what way my relationship should be, and then not ever actually achieving it because you're living to that ideal, you're living to that dream of perfection. Okay, to go with that, we have got the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles again. Okay, very what's the right word? I was going to say financially based, but it's not quite right. Very practically based. Okay. So, what are we? You're overthinking the Nine of Swords. Someone's overthinking, and they're sabotaging themselves because of it. They're sabotaging their balance, and this is exactly again like what I was trying to say. Okay, you're not going to find that perfect person. Okay, nothing is perfect. If everything was perfect, we're living world peace, there would be no world hunger, we would all have as much money as we all need to do what we want with, or in fact there would probably be no money, because money is just a thing devised by the powers in charge to keep us divided. Okay, we are all modern slaves to money. Each and every one of us, except for the slave masters at the top of the pyramid. Okay. Oh, the top of the pyramid. So anyway, yeah, it's about getting balance of what you can be happy to compromise on with the perfection you see in that Ten of Cups. Yeah, if you can get 8 out of those 10 cups brimming full of love, and the last 2 cups are only half full, yeah, that's still a 9 of cups, which is still very good. Okay, it's what can I say? It's good. I would kill for a 9 of cups. Anyway, the Magician. The Magician is telling you that this is a cycle you are going in. I'm drawn to the little infinity symbol at the top of his head. It's a cycle you keep going through. You keep going round and round the same old, finding someone, getting to know someone, and then finding that one little thing you don't like about them, and then ruining everything for you. Yeah. Or it could be them. It could be the Pisces does this. Okay. One or the other of you are doing it, but it's also saying there is no better time than now to break this. Okay, if it's you, there's no better time than now to get out of this Nine of Swords energy of ruining your relationships. The Seven of Pentacles is telling us this time is going to be like this for a while. Okay, in tarot terms, a while can be literally a week, or it could literally be 10 years. Okay, but generally speaking, the time is right. It's time to harvest. It's time to actually go and get some fruits from your labors. The Two of Pentacles at the end is this crossover energy. okay, from that Wheel of Fortune I talked about earlier. It is the old energies are going into the new. This is what tells me it's going to be around for a while, yeah, because that's a divine timing card. It means the time is now, the time is right. But this one here is also telling us it's only just got to that time. We are crossing over from the old energy of the Nine of Swords, where you used to sacrifice your relationships. And this might not be necessarily romantic relationships. This could be generally all relationships you have, friendships, business associations, everything. You could do the same thing to all of them. You find something you don't like about it, which just doesn't break that perfect, or doesn't bring that person up to that perfect level you have set the bar at, and then you just dismiss them. Okay, and it's crossing over into this new energy. So the new energy is going to be here for a while, and it's only just got here. Okay, crossing this, all this is the truth. Okay, you know the truth. You know you're like this. Okay, or again, it could be them, but we'll find out what they're thinking. I normally deal with this bit being you. Okay, the situation you're in. Okay, so yeah, you know the truth. You know that you need to start something different. You need to break this habit. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Right, so I had to have a sip of my drink again because, well, generally speaking, you're my first read of the day. It's early in the morning, and you're my first cup of tea a day, today even. So the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. This Pisces wants communication, wants to communicate to you about something. It could possibly be also you met this Pisces in a group, or this Pisces met you in a group. Now this could be a work group, this could be some sort of social thing you do, like I don't know, like a bowling group or something like that. And yeah, and there is love there, but there could also be the inclination that there's someone else there. Maybe they're thinking of you as a replacement, or possibly just an extra. Okay. The Queen of Cups is definitely communication about their feelings towards you. Oh, look. You are kind of like their Ten of Cups. Yeah, their hopes, their dreams, their wishes. You're everything to them. But the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is saying, well, one is kind of like a... Fucking hell. I'm so glad I said all about that bloody Ace of Cups. One, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords is kind of saying that how you they might be a little bit of a trickster. Okay, they might have some sort of bad habit, and they know it. Okay, they know that this bad habit might be an issue for you. Okay, but that's what I'm getting off it. It can mean numerous other things for your situations. I'm obviously dealing with more than one reading, or more than one person coming in, more than one energy coming in. That's why this is a general read, more than the fact that it's a general about anything topic. It's more of a general read because I have more than one energy coming in, which means most of these cards have lots of different meanings. For instance, the Star, I am feeling a little bit of this, is they see you as a person in the limelight. Okay, they see you as like a center of attention, someone who's maybe a local star in their own right. Maybe you have a YouTube channel yourself and they watch you on that. And the Seven of Swords here, for some, could be that this Pisces is changing their tactics to try to get to you to notice them. Okay, feeling that they have a time pressure on this. Okay, and the Ace of Cups at the end there is they want to give you new love. Okay, no matter what situation they're in here, if they're single and they've met you in a group, that's fine. If they're already attached to someone else, they still want to give you new love. Okay, they want to take their Ace of Cups away from whoever has it at the moment and give it to you. And they're going to let you know this. They're definitely going to communicate with you about it. Okay, should we do the crossing card before we do the outcome? It'll make all the difference, you know. No, the Four of Swords. This person is healed. They see you as need healing. Okay, they see your this tendency of destroying relationships. I feel this is someone who actually knows you quite well as well. And it might be just another member of the bowling group, for example. It might not be someone who's just recently come into your life. But I think they feel that they could be the ones to heal you. They could be the ones to break you out of that Nine of Swords energy. Now, the potential of breaking you out of that Nine of Swords energy is there. Okay? That could be their hope and their dream. They're more than having a relationship with you, fixing you. Well, not fixing you, because there's nothing wrong with you. It's just a state of mind. Okay? It's somehow your childhood raising or whatever, your upbringing has caused you to be like this, to overanalyze everything and then ruin it. Okay, the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay, and Justice, right? So the outcome for this, and this is generally be for you, is balance. Basically, that's Six of Pentacles. There's Six of Pentacles up here, where I said that's what you keep sabotaging, your chance to get this balance. Yeah, oh, jeez. The Devil at the end. Okay. It's balance. She's holding the Ace of Swords in one hand, okay? And she's also holding a pair of scales in the other. Now, the pair of scales aren't balanced. It's really strange. I was going to do this read for you yesterday, and when I left for work yesterday, for some reason, I was thinking about balance. Possibly because I just come off a Libra reading. I'm not entirely sure. But I was thinking about balance, and I was thinking about how the scales are never actually perfectly balanced. Because nothing is perfect. It's that simple. Even when the scales have nothing in it, there's always a fraction to one side or the other. Nothing is perfect. As I said right at the beginning, if everything was perfect, we'd live with world peace, no hunger, and all cushy. Yeah, we'll be in a utopia. Could you imagine that? That could be kind of scary. Okay, so hopefully the universe hopes that you will get balance out of this situation. If you let this Pisces in and let this Pisces do what they're wishing to do and bring you a cup of love and not overanalyze it and not then kick them out of your life, you may get balance. Okay, this will require a bit of you work. You're going to have to work on yourself about this. The Hermit, you're going to have to sort of look inwards and try to find and isolate the reason why you do what you do, especially now that you've just been woken up to this fact, that Ace of Swords up at the top there. The Page of Wands is you're going to be sort of invigorated with a new sort of a new mindset of let's grab hold of this and see where it takes us. Okay, we'll worry about the consequences later. And then you've got the other side of you, which will be literally be worrying about the consequences before you even grabbed hold of it. Okay, the Page of Swords. They are both cards of communication. You will be doing this not publicly, but you will be letting people know that you are trying to change your life somehow. Okay. With the Devil at the end there, this is the habit. Okay, this is your tendency of, this is the Nine of Swords, that Five of Swords, that whole kit and caboodle I talked about right at the beginning with the Ten of Cups there, and how you might sabotage every time because you have this ideal of what a perfect partner should be like and a perfect relationship should be like, and it never is. Okay, the scales aren't quite balanced even when they're empty. Okay, it will never ever be perfect, and the Devil actually fell on top of this Ten of Cups. Your Ten of Cups will never be 10 full cups. There will always be one which has slightly less than all the others. Okay, maybe it'd be the one you're drinking from, but who knows. Crossing this is the Eight of Swords, which is coming down from that Nine of Swords, which is a good thing. You've taken this truth up here, that Ace of Swords, the one she's holding. You've given it to balance, to justice. Here, this is my truth. This is what I know about myself. Here, justice, you make the call. You've taken your Nine of Swords, turned it into an Eight of Swords, which is fantastic. It's still overthinking, and it's being trapped within your thinking. But this is the realization that all you have to do is take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Okay, this is a bit like standing up against a brick wall. Yeah, your nose is literally touching a brick wall. All you can see is brick. Okay, you have no idea how high the brick wall is, how wide it is, how thick it is, if there's any way through the brick wall. You just know there's a brick wall there. Now, if you take a couple of steps back, yeah, well, you will actually then sort of see the height of the brick wall, the width of the brick wall, where the door is, if it's a house or if it's a garden wall, and you will start to pick more detail out. Don't step so far back that you're so far away from it that you can't see the detail. No, there is a little, and it just popped into my head. It's like, don't go too far away from it, but you need to step away from the situation a little bit to have a look at the situation as a whole. This will bring you balance and stability. Okay, it will make your thinking less turbulent if you take this up, this advice. And the Fool card there will give you a new start. Okay, to the Magician, because the time is right. Anyway, and just before I started this, I did have a song in my head, but I've forgotten what it is now. So I was actually humming it to myself as I was shuffling. Morning has broken. Yeah, okay. Kind of actually fitting for everything I've just said. Yeah, this is a new dawn for you. Okay, I'm not going to sing it. Right. Excuse me. So, universe, what else would you like to tell Scorpios about all this? Something you haven't revealed about it already. Okay. Right. I'm going to take that off the bottom of the deck. The Four of Cups. Okay. Right. There's a reason I'm giggling and smiling. Well, you can't see that I'm smiling, but there's a reason you may pick it up in my tone. Right. I haven't shuffled these yet. The Eight of Swords, we saw that. The Six of Swords, we saw that. The Fool, we saw that. The Four of Cups. The universe was actually trying to tell us this before I decided I was going to stop pulling. Shall we see what was next? The King of... Oh, sorry. I can see it. You can... The King of Wands. And then the Knight of Swords. Okay. So the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card of disappointment. It's a card of not having it all. Okay. It's a card of having 4 full cups and you're daydreaming and wishing for another cup. Okay, it's a little bit of being dissatisfied with what you have. And as I've been talking about that 10 of Cups, there's always one of those 10 which isn't quite full. It's kind of saying the same things. It could be you have 3 full cups and 1 empty cup. Okay, that's where the disappointment comes from. And it's also where the dreaminess of it, that card, comes from. Because you are hoping and wishing for something else in there. Well, there you go. Look at that. 4 cards. Maybe 5. Right, shall we see? Jesus, you can't write it, can you? You really can't write it. Oh, Jesus. No, don't do this. Shall we see? Is it an 8 of Swords? Is it an 8 of Swords? No. That would have been a moment of magic in tarot, that would have. Okay, so the 4 of Cups. It's been clarified with the 4 of Cups. Again, it's this disappointment. It's this disappointment that you can't have it all. But it's also a realization that you can't have it all. There is no such thing as perfection. Okay, so you are deciding to take a leap. Let's see where this imperfection takes us. Okay, and you're going to find pleasantly it's going to take you to a less troubling time. It's going to ease your thinking. The 4 of Swords was crossing here. They're the person who could be helping you heal from all this. This could be all spurned off of your first relationship you ever had. Okay, it could be spurned off anything. The Page of Pentacles is my learning card. It's an academic learning card. This is a hands-on learning card. That's an academic learning card. It's telling us that you're going to be learning about yourself. He is looking back at all this. Okay, this is all you. You're going to learn a lot about yourself going on this journey of discovery. About loss and sorrow, okay? And how that loss and sorrow has driven you to be the person you are now. Okay, so that was your read. If it resonated with you, that is fantastic, as I said at the beginning. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. If you want to mention anything in the comments, feel free. I do get back to them as quick as I possibly can, bearing in mind that I do have a full-time job and I'm at my busiest season of that part of the job. All the right words were there that were just spewed out in the wrong order. You can put that together. You know what I mean. Yeah, if it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. I'm pretty sure I've said that one already. If not, I said it at the beginning, and really you should have watched the beginning if you're watching the end. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you subscribed, thank you very much. If you have liked this video, thank you very much. If you're about to subscribe, thank you very much. Welcome to the tarot team. Yeah, hope you all have a wonderful week and catch you all soon.